Hi there, signs of Libra. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's the next 48-hour reading. Hope you're really good. We are going to be pulling a spread that I kind of just made up the other day. So, and I'm sure there's some kind of variance of it out there somewhere. So this is the Tarot of Oppositions, and I open up for your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides to join us. The first card that we're going to pull is what is good coming. What good is coming that you're not expecting? Something good that's coming that Libra is not expecting. Something good, Libra. Oh, I kind of ought to have that as something good. Maybe, maybe not. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. Queen of Swords. It looks to be in the reverse, and that's good. If that's good, then it may be like a good thing that you may be feeling somewhat undecided. I know somehow it's gonna make sense as to why that's like that. So this is like not picking your direction quite yet, maybe. And that is good, what you are not expecting. Libra energy. All right, well, what is from the past that you are pulling into the present? What is from the past that you're pulling into the present? Oh, the Tower moment. So Tower moment from the past that we're pulling into, we're thinking about here right now in this like now moment. Okay, so what, give me a card that represents what will keep Libra focused and grounded during this time, why it looks like they're still dealing with memories of big upheaval change. King of Cups. Wow, that's good. That's a master over your mood. Master over your emotions, no matter like what the sea is doing at the time. A master over your mood in a very maybe treacherous area, or a really emotional time. What is keeping you focused is making your decisions in love, diplomatically. You may be mentoring others. You may find yourself as a mentor, or this is a person that keeps you grounded, and they could be like a mentor figure, a grandfather figure, or somebody like that. A loving Scorpio energy. It's transformation. And what's good that you're not expecting is maybe an ability to be quite detached, or to detach yourself from something, so that it's part of strategy with the King of Cups energy. I don't know. Okay, this next card, it's the crowning energy, but it's an energy that is so big that it would want to take over. So you have to watch out for overpowering, this energy being overpowering. What is this energy? The Eight of Wands in the reverse. Waiting on news, or waiting on news, or waiting on something to pick up, or to speed, like pick up the pace. What is your strength? What card is your strength here during this? Whether this is hard to hear news, or so it might be about, that Eight of Wands might be about from the past. The Hierophant is your strength, which is your spiritual connectivity, or connectedness to your own spirituality, maybe the church, maybe some kind of institution, or somebody that you look up to in a spiritual way. So your strength is your commitment, and Taurus energy there. Maybe about doing something, needing advice, following advice from this. What is the outcome looking like in this future energy? Ace of Swords, just wanting to get some truth, but something is unclear. We'll get clarifying on this. Advice. Eight of Cups. Advising you to get away or retreat. Go balance yourself out. Because okay, so it's the next 48 hour. Okay, so there might be some heavy news that you're having to hear or listen to. It might help to be a little bit removed from a situation or stoic. The Eight of Cups is leaving something behind while it's like a disaster, like it just didn't turn out right. So the advice is even to like get away. Maybe just get away from this. You have the rebirth side of the Death card, so something has been completely transformed, and like you are going to be able to see the light here. So yeah, let's get some clarification. Let's find out what this Queen of Swords is all about, since it's saying what you're not expecting. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Knight of Cups. Making an offer, or somebody making an offer. What you weren't expecting is maybe that something that you could see right through something. That something was maybe there's tell me more about this. Tell me more, because I'm feeling like there may be a need for more strategy. Something to do with finances and commitment to family. There's some kind of influence here too that I don't really like, with the Three of Cups in the reverse. Something good that you were not expecting was possibly to catch somebody not being in the right direction, or whatever you would think isn't the right direction, or needing to find direction. Maybe this person does kind of unexpectedly, and then we have that King of Pentacle energy. So commitment to that. Well, it's like the husband card or committed card. Doesn't have to be husband, but you know what I mean, really committed. And maybe a CEO too. So we weren't expecting out of a person who was having trouble finding direction. This could be you after a time of trying to find direction and having a hard time, but you're real honest, transparent with yourself and what you've been through. And I think amazingly, what good that came out of it is that you became master over mood and master over some kind of finances. You probably need a break. You've probably been working too hard too. This is working really hard. It's being very focused on your finance. So what about the news? Eight of Wands. Tell me about the news up there. What about the news card? What is that talking about? Having to repair something. Having to stop and repair something. And there's that reference to spirit recovery, or help, help from spirit, help from your angels, assistance. It's the trumpet. It's helping you wake up to something. Maybe where there was, maybe where it was something that got tripped up. Maybe there was something that had to just be fixed. Well, there definitely was either gossip or third-party stuff that had to be released. But I do see forgiveness, even if somebody made a mess and we had to come help repair or fix something. You know, it's a fence in the card. It's an actual fence that gets torn down. So somebody could be confessing to you that they were the ones that messed up something, or did some property damage or something like that with that Eight of Wands. And then maybe that's forgiveness too, with Judgment. So I know that you got a feeling like you weren't being told the truth. And there is a completion with that. Oh, wow. Somebody's Hierophant here. Somebody's commitment is coming to an end because there's a new chapter because of you're not tolerating or taking some kind of betrayal anymore. The World represents that a huge completion has happened and that it's time for you to experience a new chapter. Something not as painful, hopefully. So the World card is associated with the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And tell me more about what kind of truth it is you're looking for with the Ace of Swords. Does it feel, on this card, it looks like something, it's a very old situation. Or it's an old, something that somebody wasn't clear on, or that somebody lied a long time ago. Like an old situation. There is this, in legal matters, that could be a plea with the Knight of Cups, or an offer, or an apology. It's an opportunity, and it does create movement. Somebody just wasn't there was either a power struggle regarding how you were getting the truth, or something about somebody was being very rebellious. And maybe that was a time that you didn't get the complete truth, was because somebody was being very rebellious. I don't know. But I still see this offer here then. Then there's an offer, the Knight of Cups. This can even be a proposal. And you have the Strength card being your Hierophant. So it's like when one door closes, one opens. There's a lot of enlightenment. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles that's going away so you can regain your balance. So that you can do some inner work too. Wow, look at those little, and make a decision. See, Two Swords. Make a decision. Maybe asking advice or counsel. There is some kind of truth or clarity here. Yes, this is the right thing for you. If you're feeling over it, apathetic, you're just rejecting a situation, then you may leave and go towards your Ninth Cup. So you may not be in for that anymore. All right. So in a weird way, if something not so great turns out to be kind of what you needed to boost you into the next chapter, is what I'm getting. Page of Swords in reverse is there's a really strong, ooh, yeah, especially with the Five of Swords. There's arguments, there's possible miscommunication, like strong possible lies or miscommunication. Being careful because of that. Be careful not to get just pulled into anything randomly. And people are talking. People are talking. Somebody is in denial. But someone has a lot of information here. Unwanted attention. And some cloudy or hazy judgment. Lots of options though. That's what I've got. That could have been a power struggle there. Watch for miscommunication. You may have a lot of travel actually coming up with this World card. Let's pull from the heavenly bodies astrology, and we'll wrap up the reading with a cube oracle. If you need a private reading, I do offer those. That is in the description box below of how to get one. And I have Gemini, Taurus. Gemini and Taurus. So Gemini saying curiosity, intellect, and networking. Taurus saying trust, patience, and sensuality. Trust, patience, and sensuality. A lot of that Hierophant area energy too. And then Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. Capricorn on the bottom of the deck, ambition, realism, and the methodical steps. So the steps taken or needed to be taken. So Aquarius, Taurus, and Gemini. nice. I got a very high vibe animal. Oh wow, we got birds. We got 2 birds. You have like the higher perspective. A higher perspective. Yeah, 12, canary spirit. Sing your own song with the flute and the canary and the little king's hat on top of the canary. How cute. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. And it says number 34. So be here now. There's something high vibe for you now, right this moment. Look, and then starfish spirit. Open up to infinite possibilities on the bottom of that deck. We will pull from Archangel Raphael and close out the reading. Good night, sleep. Says, thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply. I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. Ask your body for a message. Dear body, please let me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. My body's needs. And then I have sunlight. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunlight in safe and healthy ways. Sunlight. Okay. That's what I've got. Sending you light and love. Thanks for joining me. Bye, Libra.